Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right, and he was able to do that because...
Terrific header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chooses to go back. Pirlo.
Milan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
He's having a shot! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Aimed beyond the defence.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's forced to go back. And it's Totti. Now it's Rafael Leao. McTominay gets rid without sophistication.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Good take, and is he in?
Serginho. Paz.
And here's Thuram.
He shifted it to the flank.
Ah, such a clever touch. Serves up across. Crossed in again. Header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, what has happened here? Cross, he rises! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Now it's Thuram.
And he cuts out the supply.
Totti. Pirlo. Now it's Inzaghi.
Bellanova promptly onto that, and that is that.
Dumfries.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, well played, well played.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Milan finding their passes. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Ibrahimovic cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And we have our very first corner. He's found a way past. There will be a throw-in. Rafael Leao is onto this. And he's whipped it across. Serginho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Dumfries. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the run. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dumfries, 2 assists to his credit already.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space. And he lines up a cross. Cleared away. He's being urged to shoot. Rafael Leao. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2. Up he goes! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Tomori.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And Paz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Totti goes steaming forward. Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. Tomori gets it away. And now they can
L'affluenza
spring
di
out of
quest'oggi
defence.
è di 80.607
That
spettatori.
is good alertness. Maldini. Pirlo. Here's Cannavaro. And it's Pirlo. Filippo inside. It's Inzaghi! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. Rafael Leao with decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tomori attempts a clearance. Anguissa. Fiore. Is there any support? He might not need it. Hernandez. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. Has crossed into the middle. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Numero 26, numero 10, Totti.
Bastoni.
Ibrahimovic. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Hernandez.
22, Kaká.
Serginho.
Il numero 18, il numero 2.
Front-footed pressing going on here.
Il numero 11,
Ribery.
il numero
Oh,
20.
easy pickings there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Batistuta. That's a foul, no two ways about it. McTominay has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into the box. McTominay gets it away. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rafael Leao. Over to the left. And it's Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out towards the right wing. He's had it taken off him. McTominay defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Very much into the last knockings. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Serginho. And it's McTominay. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So here comes the substitution.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Hernandez. Bastoni looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
Il quarto uomo
Belanova.
indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And it's Hernandez. And Serginho. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.